The night cracked open with the sound of gravel crunching under bare feet. Anna said, "Keep running, don't look back." Jason stumbled behind her, clutching their daughter, Emily's hand. The moon hung low, watching like a silent judge. Behind them, the voices rose, chanting their master's name. Robert's deep roar cut through the dark, stopped them before the gate. The locked door slammed shut, echoing like a death sentence. Emily cried, "Mom, I'm scared," her tiny voice breaking. Anna tightened her grip. "We'll make it. Just trust me." Shadows stretched across the field, elongating into monstrous shapes. The cold night air burned their lungs, each breath tasting like fear. Jason whispered, "They're close," his words trembling. The forest loomed ahead, a black wall of desperate hope. Anna said, "It's our only chance." The chanting grew louder, a wave chasing their heels. The enforcer Marcus barked, "No one escapes the chosen path." Robert's torchlight flickered, throwing monstrous shapes on the trees. Jason's knees buckled, but Anna pulled him forward, refusing surrender. Emily clutched her doll, eyes wide, whispering prayers. The silence of the woods was shattered by the pounding of feet, fear colliding with faith. In that moment, survival was not about winning, but about breathing one more step. The forest loomed ahead like a mouth, swallowing light. Anna said, "Don't stop, we're almost there." Jason gasped, dragging Emily along, his legs heavy as stone. The chanting behind them grew sharper, like knives cutting air. Marcus shouted, "The chosen do not leave." Anna's heart pounded, fear clawing her throat. Emily whispered, "Why are they chasing us?" Jason answered, "Because we don't belong anymore." Their shadows flickered under the branches, swallowed by mist. Each step felt like drowning in darkness. Branches snapped beneath their feet, echoing like thunder in silence. Anna whispered, "Quiet now, we need the dark to hide us." Jason wheezed, clutching his chest, his breath ragged. Emily looked back, eyes wide with terror. Robert's booming voice carried, "They belong to me." The words shook them like chains. Anna said, "He won't have us." Fear mixed with defiance, fueling her stride. The forest grew denser, shadows tangled like hands reaching out. Emily whispered, "Mom, I can hear them," trembling in disbelief. The chanting softened, but footsteps pressed closer. Anna whispered, "We'll lose them in the river." Jason shook his head, voice low, "It's too dangerous." Emily whimpered, clutching her doll. Marcus shouted from behind, "Obedience saves the soul." Robert's laugh rolled through the night, heavy with menace. Anna said, "Better to drown free than live chained." Her voice shook, but her eyes burned. The forest thinned, sound of rushing water calling like salvation and doom together. The river raged before them, swollen with storm. Anna said, "We cross now." Jason trembled, "We won't make it." Emily cried softly, "I'm scared." Anna lifted her chin, defiant, "Fear means we're alive." Behind them, torches grew brighter, voices rising. Marcus barked, "Stop before it's too late." Robert's shadow loomed at tree line. Anna pulled Emily close, her heartbeat pounding like drums. In that moment, the choice was clear: risk everything in the water or surrender to chains forever. The forest closed in, branches clawing at their skin as if the earth itself wanted to hold them back. Anna whispered, "Stay quiet. We can't let them hear us." Jason stumbled, breath ragged, clutching Emily's trembling hand. Emily said, "Mom, I can't keep running." Anna crouched, face inches from hers. "You must, Emily, you're stronger than you know." Behind them, Robert's voice cut through like thunder, "No one escapes my light." Jason pressed his back against a tree, eyes darting. He said, "They know these woods better than we do." The cold mist rose thicker, swallowing sound, dampening hope. Emily clung to her doll, whispering something too soft to hear. Anna straightened, her eyes hardened. "Then we make them fear losing us." Marcus's voice echoed, "The river will take them, let it wash their sin." Jason muttered, "Or it might wash us away." Their hearts hammered in unison, their silence louder than screams. The forest felt endless, and each step was borrowed time. The chanting faded for a moment, replaced by the sound of rushing water. Anna whispered, "We're close to the river." Emily's eyes widened. "But it's so loud, Mom." Jason said, "That means it's strong enough to carry us far." Anna's chest heaved as she forced courage into her words, "Strong enough to free us." Behind them, branches snapped under heavy boots. Robert growled, "Do not stop until they kneel." Marcus barked, "Obedience is salvation." Emily clutched her doll tighter, her small hands trembling. Jason's eyes darted left and right, his voice hushed, "They're spreading out, circling us." Anna hissed, "Then we move now." The trees thinned, the roar of water pulling them forward like fate. Their fear was not of drowning, but of chains snapping shut once more. The river rushed before them, black and violent under the moon. Jason shook his head. "It's madness." Anna snapped, "It's freedom." Emily pressed against her mother, whispering, "I'm scared." Anna kissed her forehead. "Fear means we're alive." The cult's torches flickered behind the trees, light growing closer. Robert roared, "You will drown before you are free." Marcus shouted, "The water will cleanse your rebellion." Jason's jaw clenched, torn between terror and trust. He muttered, "If we cross, we might lose her." Anna's eyes burned. "If we stay, we lose everything." Emily cried softly, "Don't let go of me." Anna gripped her hand tighter. "Never." The river hissed, daring them to step into its arms. Jason stepped forward, testing the water with trembling hands. The cold bit like knives. He said, "It's too strong." Anna pulled Emily close. "So are we." Emily whispered, "I don't want to drown." Robert's laughter rolled over the water. "You belong to me, not to the river." Marcus's voice followed, "Faith cannot be escaped, it consumes." Jason turned, eyes desperate. "Anna, what if they're right?" Anna shook her head, fire in her voice. "Then I'd rather die free." Emily buried her face into Anna's chest, whispering, "I just want home." The sound of boots grew closer, chants rising again. Anna's tears mixed with rage as she lifted Emily into her arms. "Home is where they can't touch us." The moment snapped like glass breaking. Robert's torchlight broke through the mist, his roar shaking the night. "Stop them now." Marcus charged forward, staff raised high. Anna screamed into the water now. Jason grabbed her hand, pulling Emily between them. Emily sobbed, "Don't let me go." Jason cried out, "Hold her tight." The water swallowed their legs, icy currents dragging. Robert's voice thundered, "You can't escape me." Anna shouted back, "Watch us." The river rose to their waists, current pulling stronger. Emily clung to her doll, eyes wide with terror. Marcus reached the shore, swinging his staff with fury. Jason gasped, "It's now or never." Anna's voice cracked, "Then now." And with that, the family plunged into the raging dark. The river's current dragged like iron chains, water swallowing their cries. Jason gasped, "I can't hold much longer." Anna shouted, "Don't let go, keep Emily above water." Emily's doll slipped from her grasp, vanishing beneath waves. Emily screamed, "My doll." Anna forced her voice strong, "Forget it, we need you safe." Robert's torch flared on the riverbank, his words booming, "The river will not save sinners." Marcus stood beside him, staff raised, his silhouette rigid against the flames. Jason's grip weakened, his body pulled sideways by the torrent. He cried, "Anna, I'm slipping." Anna tightened her hold, her heart screaming louder than her voice, "We will not break." The roar of water drowned every sound, the world reduced to survival against a living beast. The current hurled them into jagged rocks. Jason's side slammed against stone, his cry swallowed by the river. Emily shouted, "Dad!" Anna pulled her close, forcing her body against the current. Anna whispered, "Stay with me, Emily." Jason clawed at the rock, coughing, "I can't move." Robert's voice carried across the river, venomous, "Your suffering is your penance." Marcus chanted, "Only obedience cleanses." Anna shouted, "We don't need cleansing, we need freedom." Emily sobbed, "Please, help him." Jason's face twisted with pain. Go, don't stop for me. Anna's tears blurred with river spray. I won't leave you. The river raged, but so did her defiance. The current split them apart, ripping Jason from Anna's hand. Emily screamed, Dad! Anna lunged, her fingers scraping empty water. Jason shouted, Live, Anna, save her. His body was dragged downstream, torchlight flickering on his desperate face. Robert laughed darkly. The river chooses who is worthy. Marcus snarled. He was weak. Anna's scream cut through the roar. No, he was stronger than you'll ever be. Emily wept into her mother's chest, her cries muffled by water. Anna whispered fiercely, We keep moving for him. The night swallowed Jason, but Anna's resolve only burned brighter. Cult wanted obedience. She would give them fury. Anna pressed forward, legs battered by current, Emily clinging to her neck. Emily whispered, Where's Dad? Anna choked on tears. He's with us, always. Robert shouted from shore, Your rebellion kills your family. Marcus echoed, Your blood stains your soul. Anna roared back, You don't own our souls. Her voice carried above the water, fierce and unbroken. Emily trembled, whispering, I'm scared, Mom. Anna kissed her forehead. I'll never let go. The current pushed them toward calmer waters, but exhaustion threatened every step. Anna's eyes burned with fire. Surrender was death. Survival was defiance. The river spat them onto a gravel shore, bodies shaking with exhaustion. Anna collapsed, clutching Emily to her chest. Emily whispered, Mom, we made it. Anna nodded weakly. We're not safe yet. Across the water, Robert's torch blazed, his roar echoing. You cannot escape my reach. Marcus's staff struck the ground, sparks rising. Anna whispered to Emily, Close your eyes, don't listen. Emily buried her face in her chest, sobbing. Anna stared back across the river, her body trembling but her voice steady. You'll never take her. The cult's chants carried on the wind, but the river now stood between them. Anna's heart broke for Jason, but her arms tightened around Emily. The battle was far from over. The forest beyond the river felt silent, too silent, as if holding its breath. Anna whispered, We need to keep moving. Emily's voice cracked, But where do we go now? Anna tightened her grip, anywhere away from them. A figure stepped from the shadows, a familiar face. Daniel, Anna's younger brother. Anna gasped. Daniel, you're alive? His eyes glistened, voice calm. I never left, Anna. Emily smiled weakly. Uncle Daniel? Relief softened Anna's chest for a fleeting second. Then Daniel's gaze darkened, and he whispered, The leader sent me to bring you back. Anna froze, the words cutting deeper than the river's bite. Emily clung tighter, whispering, Mom. Daniel's hands trembled, torn between duty and love. He murmured, You don't understand. Obedience saves us all. Anna's heart shattered as betrayal took form in the person she trusted most. Anna's voice cracked. Daniel, you can't mean this. Daniel whispered, It's the only way to keep us safe. Emily cried, Don't hurt us. Anna stepped forward, defiance blazing. Safe? You call chains safety? Daniel's hand shook as he reached out. Surrender, Anna. Don't make this harder. Anna's memories of childhood laughter with Daniel pierced her like knives. She said, You were supposed to protect us, not deliver us. Daniel's face twisted, eyes wet. I protect you by saving your soul. Robert's voice echoed faintly through the trees. Bring them to me, Daniel. Anna's rage spilled. He's poisoned you. Emily buried her face in her mother's chest. Daniel whispered, I'm sorry, but I can't let you go. The night pulsed with tension. Anna whispered to Emily, Stay behind me. Emily nodded, trembling. Daniel's eyes darted toward the trees where shadows stirred. He said, Others are coming. Don't fight this. Anna's voice rose, trembling but strong. I will fight until my last breath. Daniel's voice cracked. You think love is enough? Love won't save you. Anna shouted, Love is the only thing that saves us. The ground seemed to tremble as the cult's chanting grew nearer. Emily whispered, "Mom, I hear them." Anna pulled her close. "Then we run again, no matter what." Daniel's tears glistened, torn between blood and doctrine. His silence screamed louder than words. Torches flickered through the mist, the cult closing in. Robert's voice roared, "Daniel, prove your loyalty now." Marcus bellowed, "Obedience or death." Daniel's hand clenched into a fist, torn apart inside. Anna said, "Don't do this, brother. Choose us, not him." Emily cried, "Uncle, please." Daniel turned his face away, unable to meet their eyes. Robert's voice thundered again, "Take them, or you are no longer my son." Anna's tears burned. "You are not his son, you are my brother." Daniel's face twisted in anguish, the weight of betrayal dragging him deeper into shadow. His voice trembled, "Forgive me, Anna." Anna whispered, "I already have, but I won't follow you." The cult's footsteps pressed closer, surrounding them like a noose. The clearing erupted with shadows as the cult encircled them, torches flaring like fire in a nightmare. Robert stepped forward, eyes gleaming. "Daniel, prove yourself." Marcus snarled, "Obedience binds the soul." Daniel raised his trembling hand toward Anna. Emily sobbed, "No, please." Anna pulled her daughter close, whispering, "No matter what happens, I will not bow." Robert's smile split his face, cruel and triumphant. Anna's defiance blazed, her voice shaking the night, "You'll never own us." Daniel's tears broke free as he whispered, "Then I am lost." Robert's fury thundered, "You are mine or you are nothing." The night closed around them, betrayal sealing like chains, hope bleeding but not broken. The cult circle tightened, torches blazing like a wall of fire. Anna pulled Emily close, whispering, "Stay behind me." Robert raised his torch high, his voice booming, "Kneel or be crushed." Marcus gripped his staff, eyes cold as stone. Emily cried softly, "Mom, I'm scared." Anna shouted, "You'll never have us." Daniel stood frozen, torn between his sister and his master, whispering, "Anna, please don't make me choose." Robert's smile curled into cruelty, "Then I will choose for you." The chanting surged, the night vibrating with madness. Anna's voice shook but cut through the chaos, "I will fight until my last breath." Emily pressed into her chest, trembling as the world closed in. Robert stepped forward, torchlight carving his face into something monstrous. He growled, "You defy the chosen path." Anna spat back, "I defy your lies." Marcus slammed his staff into the ground, sparks scattering into the night. Emily whimpered, "Mom, they're going to hurt us." Anna's arms tightened around her, "Not while I'm breathing." Daniel's voice cracked, "Anna, surrender before it's too late." She glared at him, pain sharp in her chest. "Too late was the day you chose him over us." Robert's eyes burned with fury as he shouted, "Take them now!" The cult surged forward, their chants like thunder, their eyes filled with devotion and rage. The cult rushed in, robes whipping, torches blazing. Anna screamed, "Run, Emily!" Emily clung to her, crying, "I can't leave you." Marcus swung his staff, striking the ground inches away. Robert shouted, "Hold them!" Daniel suddenly stepped between Anna and Marcus, his voice breaking, "Stop!" Marcus snarled, "Do not betray the chosen." Daniel's tears fell as he shouted, "She's my sister." Robert's fury flared, "Then you are no longer my son." Chaos erupted. Anna pulled Emily toward the trees, her voice desperate, "Run now." Emily stumbled but obeyed, her small body vanishing into shadows. Anna turned back, heart torn, to see Daniel facing the cult leader. The cult's fury erupted like a storm. Robert screamed, "Strike him down." Marcus lunged forward, staff raised. Daniel stood his ground, shouting, "You'll never own us again." Anna cried, "Daniel." Marcus's staff cracked against Daniel's side, dropping him to his knees. Emily screamed from the shadows, "Uncle!" Anna's heart shattered as blood stained Daniel's robe. Daniel gasped, voice trembling, "Run! Anna, take her far!" Robert's sneer twisted, one sacrifice for obedience. Anna's tears fell, her body shaking, "You'll pay for this." Marcus lifted his staff again, but Anna charged forward, her rage stronger than fear, ready to fight. Anna's body collided with Marcus, knocking his staff aside. She roared, "You won't take her!" Robert bellowed, "Kill her!" Cult followers surged, but chaos spread as some faltered, shaken by Daniel's defiance. Daniel coughed, his last strength whispering, "Go, Anna!" Emily cried from the tree line, "Mom!" Anna grabbed Marcus's staff, swinging wildly, sparks flying. She shouted, "Emily, run!" The night exploded with screams, firelight, and betrayal. Robert's voice thundered, "This ends now." Anna glared back, her voice breaking, "Not tonight." She grabbed Emily's hand, dragging her into the forest. Behind them, Daniel collapsed, his sacrifice echoing in the darkness. The forest swallowed them whole, as Anna dragged Emily deeper into the night. Emily whispered, "Mom, I can't breathe." Anna slowed, holding her close. "You're safe now, baby." Behind them, the chanting dulled but never faded, carried by the wind. Anna's legs trembled, every muscle screaming from exhaustion. Emily clung tighter, asking, "Where's Uncle Daniel?" Anna's throat ached as she forced words through pain. "He saved us." Emily began to sob, "But he's gone." Anna pressed her lips to Emily's hair, whispering, "He'll always be with us." The silence between their breaths felt heavier than the night. The forest seemed endless, but freedom meant they could keep walking, even if their hearts were broken. The night stretched, and with every step Anna's mind echoed with Jason's voice, calling her name. She stumbled to her knees, clutching Emily tightly. Emily whispered, "Is Dad waiting for us too?" Anna's tears spilled silently. "He's watching us from above." Emily buried her face in her chest, whispering, "I don't want him gone." Anna stroked her daughter's hair, whispering, "He never really leaves us." The forest groaned around them, branches creaking like bones. Anna forced herself up again, pain pushing her forward. The chains of the cult still rattled in her memory, but every breath was a reminder she had broken them. Hours blurred like minutes, until dawn painted the sky with pale light. Emily stirred, whispering, "The sun is coming." Anna forced a smile. "Yes, we made it to morning." Birds called faintly, as if life dared to return. Anna looked at her daughter's face, so fragile yet filled with courage. She whispered, "You are stronger than I ever was." Emily leaned against her, eyes heavy with sleep. But the shadows of chanting still echoed in Anna's mind, the fire in Robert's eyes seared into her memory. Freedom was real, but peace felt like a lie. She whispered to herself, "We survived." But survival is not the same as living. They reached the edge of the woods where open fields stretched endlessly. Emily whispered, "Is it really over?" Anna stared at the horizon, eyes hollow yet determined. She answered softly, "No, but we're free for now." The weight of loss clung to her shoulders like chains she could never shed. Jason's face haunted every step. Daniel's sacrifice burned into her heart. Emily clutched her hand tightly, whispering, "I still hear them chanting." Anna squeezed her fingers, "So do I, but that doesn't mean they own us." The fields swayed in morning breeze, promising life yet carrying ghosts. Anna and Emily walked across the field, every step echoing loss and defiance. Emily asked, "Where will we go?" Anna's voice cracked but held firm, "Anywhere they can't find us." Behind them, the forest loomed, hiding screams and fire. Ahead, the unknown stretched like an unwritten page. Emily whispered, "I miss Dad and Uncle Daniel." Anna's tears blurred her vision. "I do too, but we carry them with us." The rising sun warmed their skin, a cruel reminder that the world moved on while they carried scars. Anna whispered, "We're alive, Emily. That's our victory." The words trembled, but stood like defiance against the shadow that would never fully leave. The rising sun stretched long shadows across the field. Anna walked with Emily, their bodies broken but still moving. Emily whispered, "Does it mean we're free now?" Anna forced a smile. "For now, yes." Yet her chest ached with emptiness, Jason's laugh and Daniel's voice echoing in her mind. Emily said softly, "I miss them." Anna squeezed her hand, whispering, "So do I." Every breath. But even in the warmth of morning, the chanting still clung to the back of Anna's mind, faint but unyielding, like a scar she could not erase. They reached a quiet hillside, the forest far behind them now. Anna whispered, "This is where we rest." Emily curled against her side, eyes heavy. She whispered, "Will they find us again?" Anna's gaze lingered on the distant tree line. She said firmly, "They won't take you, not while I breathe." Yet deep inside, Anna knew shadows never truly died. Every rustle of grass, every gust of wind, carried echoes of Robert's voice. She closed her eyes, hearing him whisper, "You belong to me still." Her chest tightened as she held Emily closer, swearing silently to fight until her last heartbeat. The silence of the hillside felt fragile. Emily stirred, whispering, "Mom, I still hear them chanting in my head." Anna kissed her forehead, whispering, "So do I. But it doesn't mean they own us anymore." Yet in her heart, the words rang hollow. Robert's command, Marcus' threats, Daniel's sacrifice, all carved into her soul. Emily closed her eyes, clutching her mother's shirt, whispering, "I don't want to dream about them." Anna held her tighter, whispering back, "Dream of us, dream of freedom." But she knew nightmares had longer claws than hope. Anna stared at the horizon, the sky glowing brighter. She whispered, "We lived, Emily. That's all that matters." Emily nodded faintly, whispering, "But it hurts inside." Anna's tears spilled silently. It always will, but pain means we remember. The world looked wide and endless, yet Anna felt the invisible chains still around her chest. She heard Jason's voice, Daniel's last plea, and Robert's laughter carried on the wind. Freedom was real, but it was stained with blood and ghosts. Emily whispered, "Then we'll keep walking." Anna kissed her forehead, whispering, "Yes, until the pain feels lighter." The world was quiet now, too quiet. Emily drifted into sleep, her small hand curled into Anna's. Anna stared at the horizon, her eyes hollow yet unbroken. She whispered, "We survived. But survival isn't peace." The wind carried faint echoes, chanting whispers, the slam of a door, a child's cry. Anna closed her eyes, whispering, "I still hear them in my dreams." The words bled into the silence like a scar that would never heal. The sun warmed her skin, but her heart remained frozen in the shadows of the cult. The story did not end. It lingered, haunting forever.